Did you know that everything in this universe, including our body, is made of constituent particles called atom? You may be wondering, what exactly is atom? Atom is a small unit of a chemical element. It is very very small that nobody can see it with their naked eye. Usually, if you're already in your ninth grade, then congratulations, you're about to get know about the basic of all this in your science lessons. Shall we?
A long time ago, around 450 before the Common Era, a philosopher named Democritus, a man who still discovered atoms and developed the atom theory. They proved the atoms existed. He conducted an experiment in which he divided a section in its smallest component parts. Democritus suggested an matter in the universe was made up of the indivisible solid objects he called atoms, great language, which men cannot be divided and further. However, with the discovery after great philosopher disliked Democritus' atoms theory because the effect was very illogical back in the time.
Many centuries later, scientists such as John Dalton started to develop atom theory again in the year 1803. He stated that atoms are solid balls and although smallest part that cannot be defined any further. In the year 1897, Joseph John Thomson also developed the atom torch, which stated atoms are positively charged bells and in certain places they are negatively charged electrons, like raisins in bread. In the years 1911, Ernest Rutherford came with another atom theory which he stated atoms are well shaped in the middle of which still is an atomic nucleus which is the center of positive charge and center of mass. While the electrons move around the atomic nucleus.
2 years later, in the year 1913, a man named Niels Bohr came with another atom theory based off the theories of scientists before him. His theory is the almost accurate and very logical theory to man can call surface, which he states the atom consists of an atomic mass and the center of positive charge, while the electron move around the atomic nucleus in certain path orbit which is called the atomic shell. As long as the electron move around the nucleus in their orbit, electrons do not emit or lose energy. The newest atom theory, which called the modern wave mechanical theory, which states the atoms are composed of subatomic particles, namely neutron, proton, and electron. Neutron and proton form a dense nucleus called the nucleus. Atomic nucleus. Electrons move around the nucleus and speed almost like the speed of light and form a cloud of electrons called orbit. The position of the electron cannot determined.
In the periodic table, we get to know that there are 180 different elements with also different atomic number and mass weight of each. Generally, the number of electrons in the element is the same as the number of protons in it. This equation shows the atomic number of elements, the addition of protons and neutrons. So the mass weight of the element, for example, the element of carbon with the atomic number of 6 and the mass weight of 12. From here, we can get to know the number of the electron, proton, and the neutron, which from the atomic number we can know that the electron and the proton are 6, and the neutron are also 6. How you might ask? Because the mass weight shows that this element have 12 of it, which means if we subtract the mass weight of it with the atomic number, or you can also use the proton number, you will get 6, which indicate the number of the neutron.
From the surfboard atomic theory, we can get to know the electron configuration from an element. He stated that the electron move around the atomic nucleus in a certain path, orbit, which is called the atomic shell. That atomic shell is divided into 4. The first shell is symbolized as the letter K. The second shell is symbolized with L. The third shell is symbolized with M. And lastly, the fourth shell is symbolized with the letter N. Each of the shell accommodates a certain number of electrons. K is equal to 2, L is equal to 8, M is equal to 18, and N is equal to 32 electrons. An element can be called stable when it has configuration electron of 2, 8, 8, and 8. The other shell is called the valence electrons. This is what determines the stability and the type of the element. Element types are divided into 2, namely metals and non-metals. Generally, if the valence electrons are the number of 1, 2, 3, or maybe more than 8 in the element, they usually give the electrons to the other elements to reach a stability of the element. This trait usually is a trait of metal elements. And if the valence electrons are the number of 4, 5, 6, and 7, they usually receive electrons from other elements to reach a stability of the element. This trait is usually the trait of non-metal elements. So what do you guys think? Imagine this universe were this big, and we don't even close to get know the whole of it, even 1% of it. Now the real question is, how far can a mankind to imagine something very very far? If you want to know one fun fact about this, in the atomic world, our bodies actually don't even touch everything. The hand that hit your face until it hurt never even touched your face. There is no touching when we hug those we love. No material can touch each other. Everything that happens is just the repulsive force of electrons that creates impulses. This is what makes the nerve cells in the body send signals to the brain and tell us that physically we are being touched or touched by something. Even though the sense of touch is fake, it's not real. After all, we're just explaining the basic of this thing. We hope that this explanation could help you to understand it more for a next level. Sincerely, see you all in the next level. Bye bye and thank you.